All right, thank you so much, and good day to your listeners. Yes, the University of Namibia has what you call transformed curriculum and new academic programs for the 21st century, and they have been running now for 2 years as we speak. Our first intake was 2 years ago. That was in 2023. The reason why UNAM has done that is firstly for flexibility. That means that students now, when they enter these programs, have that flexibility of doing the 3 years and then thereafter doing a 1 year to make an honors. It gives you a flexibility in the sense that you can exit early from your study which you are doing, and then also that flexibility of coming back to do your honors program even at a later stage, not immediately then the following year or the fourth year in your studies. Mm-hmm. Another reason is also demand from the industry. The whole new transformed curriculum and the new academic programs have a lot of skills and competencies imbued in them. So that was one of the reasons why that has been the case. These new courses then have the 3 years have these skills and competencies imbued in them that was sought after in industry. Then lastly, I can also share with you to say that this has also been a response to the trend in higher education. You will notice that globally is that there is high demand of people not wanting to stay too long into programs in teacher education because they want to go and work or they want to go and either be employed, etc. So that trend has been observed, and the university has been responding to that to make sure that it has not just a stringent 4-year program, but a 3-year program that allows you to exit by your 3 year, and then also by then, if you want to, you can come back to do your honors program.
Now, Simon, can you just outline how it might affect the old curriculum? Will there be a possibility the old curriculum will be affected by this new trend?
The short answer is no. The students that are on the old curriculum are not affected by the new curriculum. For the last 2 years, 2023, 2024, and to now 2025 for the third year running, the old curriculum and the new curriculum has been running parallel. There were no more new intakes on the old curriculum, only on the new curriculum. So after a while, there will be no more any student that is on there, what you so-called old curriculum, that will then be phased out completely when everybody has done and completed that program. So after a while, that program will no more existing, or the so-called old curriculum will then only be running transformed into the new academic programs only. Okay. So they are not affected at all.
Now, what are the support systems that are in place to ensure students under the old curriculum are not left behind academically or disadvantaged?
Yes. When we do the exercises of a new program or transformed curriculum, there is something that we call usually a splitting of program or the introduction of equivalent program. And the word to underline here is equivalent. So when you have done your course, which you've been doing for a while, in your old curriculum, and you have not, maybe you have failed that program, mm-hmm. You are able to switch into the new curriculum to an equivalent module or modules that speak to that old program. Now, let's say, for example, if you have been doing the old curriculum and you're the only one that's left, you're able to be given modules or a module in the new curriculum that is equivalent to what you are doing in the old curriculum. That is one. And then two is that everybody that is on the old curriculum will be supported all the way until they finish their course and exit the program. But there will not be no new intake into the old programs or old courses that UNAM had under what you call old curriculum.
Okay, Namesho, can you just clarify the deadline for the phasing out of the old curriculum? What happens to students who do not complete it within the time frame? For example, if you happen to fail a model.
Yes. So there is no standing deadline to say that by this period, everybody must be off the old curriculum. The support will remain there until everybody in the old curriculum exits. So that means that as we speak now, everybody who is in their fourth year, this year, are the last group who are on the old curriculum. If you have not passed that academic year, the following year the university will still admit you on the same program, but then they will afford you support still. Even the following year, they will do the same. Of course, there will be a time where we'll say, if you have failed now 4 times a module or 4 years in a row, on the old curriculum. We will then be asked to switch you to the new curriculum on an equivalent program or equivalent modules that will then allow you to complete that program. But the title of your course will still be the title of your old from the old curriculum. It will not be the new curriculum at all. So that support system will still exist until everybody has left and exited from the old curriculum.
Okay, Simon, I feel like you have answered this question on preparing the lecturers and the academic departments on how to handle this transition smoothly, especially in terms of managing two curriculums at the same time.
I can just perhaps add that the successful transformed programs are actually in response to the needs of the fourth and the fifth industrial revolution. Maybe also just to clarify that these programs were implemented in 2023, and this year we are looking forward, or next year we are looking forward to taking our third year intake onto the new program. And all these programs are also all duly accredited by the Namibia Council of Higher Education. And then lastly, I can also point out to say the transformed program cover a large variety of disciplines, from agriculture, engineering, natural science, commerce, management, law, education and human sciences, as well as to health sciences and veterinary medicine. This also includes our flagship programs endorsed by the relevant professional bodies, such as medicine, pharmacy, dentistry, veterinary medicine, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, radiography, engineering, law, chartered accountancy, and all other programs.